The healing power of herbs and spices in old age. Hello, my dear friends. It's always a joy to have you here again, listening, reflecting, sharing these quiet moments of wisdom together. Maybe you're sitting with a warm cup of tea right now. Maybe it's early morning, or maybe it's that peaceful hour before bedtime, when the world finally slows down a little. Today, I want to talk about something that's been with us since the beginning of human history. Something that once grew quietly in our gardens, simmered in our kitchens, and filled our homes with fragrance, long before medicine came in bottles and pills. Yes, I'm talking about herbs and spices, the humble treasures of nature. Ginger, turmeric, garlic, cinnamon, rosemary, tiny gifts of the earth that hold within them an ancient power, a power to heal, to protect, and to comfort our aging bodies. You see, growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means learning how to live in harmony with the rhythm of your body, and nature has always known that rhythm. In every leaf, every root, every spice, there's a story of healing. So today we'll explore those stories together. Not through complex science or long medical explanations, but through gentle understanding, through simple wisdom we can feel in our bones. Let's begin. A cup of ginger tea and the warmth of life. Have you ever noticed how a sip of warm ginger tea feels? It doesn't just warm your throat, it warms your whole being. There's something ancient in that feeling, almost as if the body remembers it. In many cultures, ginger has been used for centuries to awaken the body's energy. It improves digestion, keeps the blood flowing, and gently fights inflammation. That silent troublemaker behind many of the aches and pains we feel in old age. Science now confirms what our grandmothers already knew. Ginger contains compounds like gingerol that help reduce swelling, ease nausea, and strengthen our immune defenses. But more than that, ginger invites movement. It helps us feel alive again. It warms the hands and feet, encourages better circulation, and supports the heart. For those of us who sometimes feel the chill of aging in our bones, ginger offers a quiet reminder, warmth is life. Try this simple ritual every morning. Before breakfast, slice a few pieces of fresh ginger and steep them in hot water for 5 minutes. Add a bit of honey if you like. It's not just a drink, it's a moment of self-care, a small act of love toward your body. When you hold that cup, think of it as more than tea. Think of it as a message from the earth. You are still warm. You are still alive. You still have so much life to give. From gold to healing, the secret of turmeric. As we move from the warmth of ginger, let's turn to another golden treasure, turmeric. If ginger is the fire, turmeric is the sun. It shines with color, but also with healing. In India, turmeric has been called the spice of life. It's used in cooking, medicine, and even rituals, symbolizing purity and renewal. Its secret lies in a compound called curcumin, known for its ability to calm inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation, that quiet, hidden process, is what often fuels arthritis, memory decline, and heart disease as we age. Turmeric doesn't just cover the symptoms, it helps balance the body's natural healing response. Imagine adding just half a teaspoon of turmeric to your soup, or stirring it into warm milk before bed. For many elders, this simple nightly ritual, golden milk, can bring deep comfort. It soothes joints, helps with sleep, and even uplifts the mood. Turmeric also has a beautiful symbolism. It reminds us that true strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it glows quietly, just like the golden light of the evening sun. As our hair turns silver, turmeric teaches us that the golden years can still be full of radiance if we nourish ourselves from within. And if you want turmeric to work even better, remember this small secret. Always pair it with a pinch of black pepper. Pepper helps the body absorb curcumin up to 20 times more efficiently. It's like two old friends, one bringing the healing, the other helping it reach your heart. The humble power of garlic, the protector of the heart now. Let's open another chapter in this journey. The story of garlic. Garlic, sharp, strong, unforgettable. It's the friend who may smell a little too honest, but always shows up when you need him. For centuries, garlic has been known as nature's shield. Ancient Egyptians used it to keep their workers strong, During wartime, soldiers carried it to prevent infections. And even now, modern doctors recognize garlic's power to protect the heart, lower blood pressure, and balance cholesterol. But beyond the science, garlic is about courage. Its scent is bold, its taste is fierce. It reminds us to stay strong, to stand firm, even when the body begins to slow down. Our immune system, too, listens to garlic's voice. The compounds inside it, especially allicin, help the body fight off bacteria, viruses, and even some harmful fungi. It's like having a tiny army inside every clove, waiting to defend you. Try crushing a small piece of fresh garlic into your soup or salad. Just 1 clove a day can make a real difference. And when you do, imagine the garlic whispering, "I am your guardian. I'm here to keep your flame burning bright." Cinnamon, sweetness for the soul and balance for the body. As we continue our gentle walk through the garden of healing, let's pause by a tree that has offered comfort for thousands of years, the cinnamon tree. Cinnamon is warmth, but of a different kind. It's not fiery like ginger or golden like turmeric. It's cozy, soothing, like a blanket on a cold morning. And for those of us in our later years, cinnamon holds a quiet power. It helps the body manage sugar and energy. You see, as we age, our cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone that keeps blood sugar steady. Cinnamon helps improve that balance, reducing the risk of fatigue, dizziness, and long-term complications. But beyond the numbers, there's something emotional about cinnamon. Its scent reminds many of us of childhood, of baked apples, warm bread, or the simple joy of home. In that way, cinnamon doesn't just heal the body, it comforts the spirit. If you sprinkle a little cinnamon on your oatmeal or coffee, it's more than flavor. It's a memory reborn, a connection to a time when life was simpler and sweeter. And as it travels through your body, it brings calm, steadiness, and warmth, the kind we all need as the seasons of life turn. The wisdom of nature's pharmacy. You may be wondering, how can something so simple, just herbs and spices, have such an impact? The answer lies in nature's quiet intelligence. For millions of years, plants have learned how to survive through compounds that fight off diseases, adapt to change, and restore balance. When we consume them, we borrow that wisdom. It's as if nature is saying, "Let me share with you what I've learned through time." Herbs and spices don't just target one part of the body, they support the whole system. They boost circulation, calm the mind, help digestion, and strengthen the immune system, all at once, all naturally. They teach the body how to heal itself. And maybe that's the greatest gift they offer. Not dependence, but balance. In a world where so many of us take handfuls of pills every day, herbs remind us that healing can be gentle, slow, and deeply human. Bringing herbs into daily life. Now, my dear friends, let's make this practical. How can we invite these healing spices into our everyday routines without turning our lives upside down? It's easier than you might think. Start with small rituals. A morning ginger tea, a pinch of turmeric in your soup, a bit of garlic in your stir-fry, a sprinkle of cinnamon on your toast. These are not grand changes. They're small, steady ones. And sometimes, small changes done with love create the biggest transformations. If you grow herbs at home, even a small pot of basil, mint, or rosemary on the windowsill, you'll notice something else. They bring life into the home. Their scent reminds you that the world outside is still alive and full of gifts. Caring for them becomes a quiet form of meditation. Watering them, trimming them, watching them grow. Cooking with herbs also connects us with memory. It may remind you of a parent or grandparent's kitchen, the smell of garlic sizzling in oil, or turmeric staining your mother's fingers as she cooked. These are not just recipes. They are living traditions, and by bringing them back, we bring back a part of ourselves, herbs, and the emotional body. Let's not forget that health is more than physical. Our emotions, our hopes, our stress, our gratitude also shape the immune system. When you add herbs to your meals with mindfulness, it becomes a form of emotional nourishment. You're not just eating, you're caring. You're telling your body, you still matter. I'm taking care of you. Some herbs, like lavender and chamomile, calm the nervous system. Others, like rosemary, sharpen memory and mental clarity. Even the act of smelling these plants, their essential oils released by warmth, can shift the mood, ease anxiety, and lift the heart. That's why in many old traditions, healing wasn't just about what you took. It was about how you lived, what you believed, how you treated your body each day. Herbs help us remember that. A story from the mountains. Let me share a small story with you. A few years ago, I met an old woman in the mountain village of northern Japan. She was 92 years old, walking slowly but gracefully, with eyes that shone brighter than many people half her age. Every morning, she would make herself a small drink, warm water with ginger, turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. Then she would step outside, bow to the sunrise, and whisper a few words of thanks. When I asked her the secret to her long life, she smiled and said, "Gratitude keeps my spirit young. Herbs keep my body kind." Her answer stayed with me, because kindness to ourselves, to our bodies, is something we often forget. We treat illness like an enemy. But perhaps healing starts when we treat our body as a friend, relearning the old ways in our modern world. We've forgotten the old ways of listening to nature. We rush, we stress, we try to fix problems quickly, but the body, like a garden, needs time to heal. Herbs and spices invite us to slow down, to cook our own meals, to taste each bite, to feel gratitude for what grows from the earth. They bring rhythm back into our lives, the kind we often lose in our busy days. Maybe that's why people who cook regularly with herbs tend to feel calmer, more grounded. It's not just what they eat, it's the care, the attention, the peace of the process itself. So the next time you prepare a meal, don't rush, smell the garlic. Watch the turmeric swirl into gold. Listen to the gentle simmer of your soup. Let cooking become your meditation, your healing ritual, a quiet reflection, my dear friends. Growing old is not a disease, it's a season, rich, colorful, full of wisdom. But like every season, it needs care, and nature, in her quiet generosity, gives us the tools to do just that. Ginger warms the heart, turmeric soothes the joints, garlic protects the blood, cinnamon steadies the sugar, and all of them, together, remind us that life can still be flavorful, fragrant, and full of joy, no matter our age. So take your time. Let these gifts find their way into your days. One sip, one meal, one moment at a time. Closing reflection, the gift of simplicity. Before we end, I want to leave you with one last thought. In our later years, it's easy to feel that life is slowing down, that we have less to give. But sometimes, slowing down is exactly what allows healing to begin. When we move slower, we notice more, we feel more, we reconnect with ourselves, with nature, with the quiet rhythms of life. Herbs and spices remind us that true healing doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing less, but doing it with heart. A simple tea, a mindful meal, a quiet breath of gratitude. Those are the real medicines of longevity. So tonight, as you rest, maybe prepare a cup of ginger and turmeric tea. Sip it slowly, feel its warmth spread through you, and whisper softly to yourself, "I am alive. I am cared for. I am still growing." Because even in old age, growth never ends. The body may change, but the soul continues to bloom, quietly, beautifully, like a garden touched by the morning sun. Thank you, my dear friends, for spending this time together. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to share it, maybe with a friend who needs a little warmth today. And remember to subscribe, so we can keep walking this journey of wisdom, health and peace side by side. Until next time, take care of your body, take care of your spirit, and let the simple things, like herbs, spices, and gratitude, keep your life beautifully alive.